Hello there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today I'll be reacting to Deep Purple and Blackmore's Night back to back. We're going to first check out the song Speed King by Deep Purple, which immediately tells me that this may be a very high tempo song with a lot of crazy instrumentation, which has me equal parts excited and frightened this early in the morning. And then we're going to follow it up with Darker Shade of Black by Blackmore's Night. And I am so used to hearing about the many shades of purple with Deep Purple. It's interesting to finally get a song that specifically highlights in the title a different shade of black. And it makes sense, right? We have Blackmore's Night, Richie Blackmore, therefore the different shades potentially of black. But yeah, I don't know what to expect there. It feels like there are already so many shades of purple and black that I've been exposed to. We'll find out if there's another. So, as I said, I'm excited to check these out today. But before we do, thank you so much, Graham the Playful, for making this donation request. As always, it means the world to me. Now, let's jump in. Oh my gosh, it's so... Oh my god. It's like Richie is spamming the guitar and then you just hear John just playing every note at once. It's chaos. Purely. Oh, Ian is... Okay, he added some structure there. It dissolves into the organ. I mean, what? It's almost like a trip to the carnival for a second. That is such a full sound. It's very interesting because Ian's voice feels like it's really far in the back, almost like he's standing multiple meters away from the microphone. It's a bit hard to pick out the lyrics here, so I'm going to pull up the lyrics on the side, but loving the heavy hard rock riffage in the guitar, specifically in my left headphone. Oh wow. Oh my god. He's so precise too. This song feels like I'm drag racing through a thunderstorm. Oh my god. It's just all the way lifting. The music is just filling out the whole structure. I love how this song feels like it is entirely driven by an adrenaline junkie just making a song as energetic as this one was. It definitely reminds me of one of the earlier times on this channel that I first started reacting to Deep Purple. Because in my early reactions, I can remember the overall emotions that I was feeling at the time. I was so impressed by the musicianship, like the virtuosity of the different members doing what they were doing, but it wasn't just because they were good individually, and it was like early on enough in the history of hard rock music that it has to be impressive just by the vacuum of other amazing artists like that out there, but it is inherently so chaotic, and it still stands the test of time and remains as chaotic relative to a lot of the music we hear out there now. And I know that's a very like generalized statement. You can certainly find your choice artists who just turn up the speed even more, amp it up, make the songs angrier and bigger and more chaotic. And there's a genre like called death metal, right? Genres like that are absolutely crazy, but Deep Purple now, in like retrospect, having listened to so much more of their work, it still all feels very measured. Even in that beginning intro section that felt like the complete ripping apart and breaking down of the guitar, and even these like organ sections where John is just able to fly, it actually all is within some kind of abstracted packaging that makes sense. I don't know if what I said makes sense to you. All of this is to say that it is a fast-paced song, but it's digestible. I can actually wrap my brain around it. And a really fun riff, like Deep Purple with the fun riffs, man, every single time. So let's check out the next song here. We're going to take a complete departure from Deep Purple go into the world of Blackmore's Night. This is Darker Shade of Black. Huge organ, huge bass. It has this mysterious quality about it. Like a medieval ghost story. Oh wow. That was unexpected. Love the symphonic textures against this organ. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You hear that backing vocal, right? Whoa, I'm loving the atmosphere in this. It's like walking through an abandoned cathedral at midnight. Oh, I have to hear that again. Oh my word. How many? Is it even more than 7 notes there? It may be like double. I don't even know how many notes that is. Jesus. Oh, the dark chords, they're so rich. Oh wow. And we break out truly into the magistrate's court. The acoustic guitar on full display. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh yeah. This song completely converted from being like this moody, very sorrowful track where we're just full of, I don't know, remorse and we're introspecting about something, and it just brightens up fully with the acoustic guitar, but now is actually transmuted and kind of channeled that energy into something very bright, almost optimistic, as if we're now daydreaming. Maybe that has something to do here with the album cover and title Nature's Light, with the sun now rising. Oh my gosh. They need to use that song for the end of films. That was so beautiful. With those soaring vocals in the back, just accentuating how epic everything is becoming, and then obviously Richie's electric guitar just being allowed to solo and dance over this already well established and beautiful backing track. Because, you know, we started out this track very almost melancholic and dreary with huge but kind of bassy organ sounds, and it felt like, wow, we were going to get a very kind of somber, maybe trance-like song with a few acoustic guitar melodies interspersed, and we did get all of that, and then more than what I expected. We got the electric guitar transition, which really catapults this song into my mind as one that carries a lot more emotional weight. Because sometimes if you're just, let's say, just to paint it more emotionally, if you're just sad and down on your luck, for example, that feeling may not be well translated to another. Because what is sadness? It's just an internal state. Nobody else can really feel it. And if they don't know you, especially, it will be hard for them to empathize. They can understand, like, sympathetically, oh, they are feeling sad, but they don't really see it for real. There's that idea in writing of show, don't tell. If you have to tell somebody you're sad, then, you know, it has less of that potent effect of putting it out there, right? So when you hear what we did in the beginning, and it is kind of more obviously sad, to put it loosely, and then when we kind of punch things into gear, it puts into perspective how much sadness was there initially, because it's being transformed into this newfound energy. And, you know, not to bring like Newton's laws into this, but, you know, how do I describe it? The laws of thermodynamics, where in a closed system, energy cannot be destroyed, right? It has to exist somewhere else. Maybe we can apply that here into this song. The energy that we heard in the first half with the dreariness still persists. It exists, but it got transformed into something even greater. And the perspective that I have between those two sections is what makes now, in retrospect, the first section stand out so so much in my brain. And then, even to put it even more simply, it is Richie's soloing. I would love to just have a complete compendium of Richie just hearing a backing track, maybe even for the first time, and just soloing along to it. There is so much emotion in his playing. It's one of the reasons why he's one of the best guitarists out there, even currently. You don't hear many guitarists go as melodic as Richie often does. So this is an amazing track to end the reactions off with, and definitely is in stark contrast to what we heard with speed metal, where Richie is just going crazy, right? With the shreds, with the distortion, and then returning to a standard riff. In this song here, there was no standard riff. It is just pure emotional expression via the guitar. This was a fun double reaction. I hope y'all enjoyed it today. If you did and would like to request one yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.